Young and the Restless spoilers reveal Devon will warn Lily about her partnership with Victor and suspect that he actually has plans to make Nikki Prime Minister. Lily will regret everything she did by trusting Victor so much. Lily Winters is at a difficult crossroads in her life, where intrigue and power seem to be pressing in on her. She has spent a lot of time listening to Victor Newman's promising plans, but deep down, Lily feels that something is not right. The ambiguity in Victor's dealings makes Lily feel anxious and suspicious. Although she tries to keep her cool, things start to get hard to accept when she realizes what Victor is hiding. Lily decides to confront Victor, hoping to clear up her doubts. In a tense conversation in Victor's office, she bluntly questions the CEO position she believes she will hold. However, as always, Victor only answered evasively, refusing to confirm anything definite. "You'll have to wait," Victor replied coldly. These words made Lily feel like she was just a pawn in Victor's power game, and this was beyond her tolerance limit. Unable to accept the ambiguity, Lily left in a rage. She felt she needed to know the whole truth. With that determination, she went to find Nikki Newman at GCAC, Grand Phoenix Athletic Club, who she believed was also involved in Victor's plan. Nikki, who always kept a calm and noble appearance, could not deny anything under Lily's sharp questions. In a moment of weakness, Nikki confessed that she had been caught up in Victor's power game. Nikki also revealed a more shocking truth: she was planning to run for Prime Minister, and everything she had done was to protect her personal ambitions. Although Nikki apologizes to Lily and tries to convince her to join her group, Lily has had enough. Victor and Nikki's schemes and deceptions make her realize that she can no longer be involved with them. "I'm done with both of you," Lily declares, her eyes full of determination. She walks away from Victor and Nikki's world, where power and ambition overshadow all other values. Meanwhile, Devon Hamilton has a conversation with Nate Hastings at the coffee shop. The conversation initially revolves around recent events involving Victor, but gradually turns to something else: Nate's recent trip to see Amy Lewis, a woman with a special connection to his father, Nathan Hastings Sr. Nate explains that Amy had an affair with his father, and she wanted him to come and retrieve some mementos. However, throughout the visit, Nate feels that the atmosphere there is strange. Amy doesn't seem to just want to give him his father's belongings, but instead seems to be trying to probe him, to find out who he is. Nate admits that he can't understand why Amy is acting the way she is, but the feeling that something is not right makes him uneasy. This story evokes complicated emotions for Nate. Not only does he question Amy's motives, but he also wonders if his father's past is related to current events. The situation becomes more and more murky and mysterious, making him wonder if there is something deeper that he doesn't understand. In another context, Jack Abbott is dealing with old grudges. Jack has long suspected that Victor Newman is behind the Glissade Company and is using Jack's son, Kyle, to indirectly attack him. In a deep conversation with Claire, Victor's niece and Jack's daughter-in-law, Jack confesses that his feud with Victor has been going on for decades. Since the early days when both were pillars of the family and the company, Victor and Jack have always been at odds with each other, like two sworn enemies. Jack fears that Victor is not only trying to harm him but is also leading Kyle down a dark path. "He never changes, Claire," Jack says, his voice dark. Victor always tries to push the people he loves into endless wars to protect his interests. Claire has been sheltered by Victor, never seeing this side of her grandfather. However, after hearing Jack's story about his troubled past, Claire begins to have doubts. Even so, she still doesn't fully believe Jack's words. To Claire, Victor's grandfather has always been a strong, honorable man, a symbol of unshakable power. Victor probably never expected Claire to betray Newman to help Jack. "He'll protect you from things you never wanted to know," Jack added, his eyes flashing with concern. Claire realized that, perhaps, she was living in a false sense of security, where Victor's power hid dark truths. Subscribe to Yonder for the latest news.